position to do so since Cheticus does have a better gas income.
Yeah, he's getting 2 corruptors of his own. Unfortunately, not going to be too much use. Cheticus still has air dominance here. Chompy is getting up his natural expansion. No gas as of yet, so he's suffering in that regard. He's also not going to be supply blocked anytime soon. He has plenty of supply and getting 2 extractors at his natural to get more gas.
Yeah, but here comes an attack by Cheticus. Going to be using his mutas to try and take out a few drones while they're left undefended. And the mutas should be able to pull out, I believe they're faster than Corruptors. Yeah, so Cheticus is going to be able to move out before Chompy's Corruptors get in there. And Cheticus just takes a small victory, moves back home.
Now, seeing the large numbers of Corruptors, Cheticus is responding by getting a Hydralisk Den. Of course, Corruptors can't hit ground, so Chompy might be left with some useless Corruptors up top. As Cheticus has a convincingly large number of Mutalisks who are going to go in right now, snipe an Overlord, then imagine that they'll go straight for the mineral line to wreak havoc.
Yeah, and this mineral line not well defended at all, though it looks like Chompy's going to move in. I get a feeling that if Cheticus were to engage here, he would be able to take the Corruptors out.
Right. There would have to be some good gameplay by Chompy using the Corruption ability and focus firing. Yeah, getting a lot of Corruptors, only a single Mutalisk, and 3 more on the way. He's going for a lot of Corruptors. Something I don't really see all that often in a ZVZ.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's like Vikings all over again.
Yeah, Chompy really displaying a unique playstyle. These Mutalisks now going to see if they can do anything at this natural. A Spine Crawler coming up, and these Corruptors are going to be able to chase away these Mutas.
Yeah, I really get the feeling just that that Cheticus could take the battle, especially. I guess maybe he's waiting for a few Hydras.
He can also be just sitting back and macroing up. He knows he's had his second base for longer than his opponent. He is getting his Infestation Pit, and meanwhile, it looks like Chompy's trying to rebuild his Roach army, getting Glial Reconstitution for speed. Looks like instead of Roaches and Mutas, he might be going Roaches and Corruptors.
Yeah, and both players now, infesting heavily into ground armies since Chompy's really turned the air into a useless situation for both players.
A couple Infestors on the field. We did see some fungal growth action last game, although not used completely well. Best case scenario would have been to, put down the fungal growth, allow that 38 or 36 damage to occur, and retreat your forces as soon as you've thrown it down to get the maximum out of that spell. So Chompy now moving out.
And Cheticus making 14 Banelings in the back of Chompy's base. Chompy looks like he's going to be scouting this, but unfortunately for Chompy, Corruptors are not the best thing to take out these Banelings.
Hopefully these Roaches can get in time and tank some damage, but they're just running right by. Ooh, a whole bunch being taken out. Now being, misclick, I think, going off on these Roaches. Taking out the Queen, taking out some Roaches, but still these armored Roaches, they tank so much damage so well. Chompy, had to retreat his drones, but he's fine now. He didn't get any damage economically.
Yeah, I think at that point, Cheticus just saw that Chompy was pulling his drones away, saw that he wasn't going to be able to do any economic damage, and just instead decided to try and take out as many Roaches as he could.
Now, I believe this air battle is going to go in terms of Chompy's favor. The Corruptors rather, do 20 damage. Mutalisks do a damage of 8 with their, what's that worm? Glaive Worm. Although they do splash damage.
Yeah, unfortunately for Chompy, Cheticus does have Hydras, which are pretty effective against this mass Corruptor composition.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to down the back door rocks. More Infestors coming out. 5 more coming out. So, going to see a lot of fungal growths and perhaps infested Terrans to deal with those Corruptors even more effectively.
Yeah, Infested Terran, I guess in this case, would be a nice unit to have. Ooh, Cheticus sending out a lot of Overlords, getting them all killed by Corruptors. But Cheticus looks like he's going to be moving out. Chompy's roaches get left behind because of the fungal growth, and those roaches are, well, a lot of them went down.
Yep. Chompy now being forced in a complete retreat, being able to take out a couple remaining forces, a couple overlords being sent to their doom, and quite a formidable amount of infestors. Looks like Chompy is... Nope, Cheticus is supply blocked. He's 117 over 100. Chompy's still doing okay. And now moving out with a pretty large force of Hydras and Infestors. This is an unusual composition. Going to be a big engagement now. A whole bunch of Roaches, a whole bunch of Corruptors. What's going to happen?
Ooh. Both players dancing back and forth.
Looks like a single hit from a Spine Crawler is going to happen. Both players realizing their opponents have a lot of forces. Cheticus now reinforcing with a lot more Hydralisks. And Cheticus moving into his back rocks, maybe trying to get a flank or something, while Cheticus is taking out the rocks for the gold expansion at the top left corner, looking to expand there right now.
Yeah, Cheticus with a queen in Chompy's base practically. That queen gets taken down by Chompy's large roach contingent. And yeah, that's a great play by Cheticus, getting that expansion down while he has map control, while he's being aggressive. Ooh, the battle could be coming soon.
Yep, those Corruptors being sent over, maybe to scout for the gold, or...
Ooh, and
nope. Oh, fungal growth going down. That's going to take out a lot of those Corruptors. No more fungal growth. With all these Hydralisks and all these Mutalisks, these Corruptors are saying goodbye.
Yeah, that is extremely damaging. All that air control that Chompy worked at for so long in this game is now completely evaporated, and Chompy's left with just roaches.
Yep, and with a superior range of the Hydralisks of 6, those all those roaches can be fungal growth and then shot at from afar by those Hydralisks. Cheticus is teching up to a hive as well as getting more Hydralisks, so his army is getting bigger and bigger, while Chompy might be trying to force the issue here, trying to get an expansion of his own. Oh, amazing fungal growth! Practically every single roach getting hit, and all these Hydralisks going to town right now. These infestors getting caught up in the middle of it.
Yeah, but down. Oh, Chompy's roaches are completely useless right now. They can't move, they can't shoot, and they're all going to go down. That is incredible micro by Cheticus.
Amazing. Took out that expansion, and Chompy trying to expand to the goal, but looks like that's going to get shut down really quickly as Cheticus moves his Hydralisk force out and discovers the expansion.
Yeah, expansion down now. Ooh, Chompy didn't even cancel that. That's just, ooh, that's just a little injury that's adding on to all sorts of other injuries right now for Chompy.
Yeah, unit-wise, Chompy has about 16 roaches and a single Mutalisk. Other than that, he has nothing to fight for this forest. Ooh, nice feint. He is taking out the gold, but at the same time, Cheticus is doing horrendous damage to the mineral line, throwing all sorts of infested Terrans, going to take out a whole bunch of drones, and all these Hydralisks right now are going to be able to surround and take out those roaches.
Yeah, Chompy trying to get any sort of aggression on, but really Cheticus at this point doesn't have to, or he can easily trade bases rather. I mean, he loses his gold base there, but he took out in the process Chompy's only mining base, and so Chompy was forced to GG.